Months after a popular cafe in Missouri was hit by a tornado, the owners say they are back up and running again. WGEM's Layla Martinez is back from Bering, Missouri with more on how they continue to recover. Layla?
That's right, Daniel. The owners said the reopening couldn't be possible without the community's support.
An August tornado leveled the IDK Cafe, leaving behind only pieces of what once was a thriving business. But owner Shannon Downing has not let a devastating situation hold her down.
After 95 days of being down from after the tornado disaster, we were able to rebuild and reopen exactly 2 weeks ago.
Back up and running after the storm left her business and much of the town in rubble.
The response from the community has been overwhelming. We have been busier than ever in the past 11 years. We've been busy, so we appreciate customers.
Downing credits the fast reopening to the unconditional community support she has received.
We were able to operate quickly to rebuild because of the local volunteer support that was here every day, and there was several of my family and my friends and our co-employees that volunteered and spent their time doing whatever they could.
The cafe has been a popular draw for the town, for people across the region and state.
Come out here from Memphis. We live 18 miles on the other side of Memphis. We come here to eat quite often. So,
Downing says that she has until December 1st to put the final touches on the banquet room to complete the cafe for upcoming Christmas parties.
There's still little final details to work out, and so every day there's something new. And so working with the local contractors and our local health inspector, we have had good success with getting everything up and going.
The cafe will remain open Monday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m.
The cafe will be hosting a series of Christmas parties Tuesdays and Thursdays, inviting small groups to dine. Daniel?